Ngiyapusha ngiyapanda awuthula ubheke siphakisama mina ngiyapusha ngiyapanda ngiyavula ngiyavala pusha ngiyapanda awuthula ubheke pusha ngiyapanda mina.
Yo guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. As you know, this is Wolf 925 realigned with 925. So on this today's episode, I don't know whether I should call it an episode or I should just say it's an update, because we pushed like 4 episodes already, Joe, and I'm happy with the results. I'm happy with the comment, even though some of them wamakomenti abantu baphenduka violin bangihlala entameni. But yeah, anyway, I'm happy with the outcome of the podcast, and first of all, Joe, I would like to thank those people who did post this platform without me even asking them. You know, I really like to thank those people, Joe, and those who I know who trust this platform. Alex Tsepo from Epola, thank you very much, my brother. I really appreciate what you did though on Facebook. Usi, I'm 20. Thank you, bro. Usi, it's a guy I'm having go WhatsApp. Umchita ukhonile ukuthi mangisa plan this thing. I was like, man, I'll be the first person to subscribe. And yeah, Umchita really did that. So there are a lot of things, Joe. But today I would like to focus on or touch on the comments about my first episode to Mandla Makasela. Hey, it was epic, Joe. Cause we were supposed to shoot actually at around about 7 p.m. But tell you what, Joe, the camera crew came in around about 2 a.m. And manje umchita beseka kidlile. Just imagine mele ngiyovusa uMandla Makasela, Joe. Just imagine I have to ngiyomvusa umchita with yo. Spiley manje we are about to shoot. Hey, out here, nami ngazibala kabhaya ukuthi umchita ngiyomqala va. Cause hey, it was very difficult, but yeah, I did manage ukuyomvusa umchita. I was like, ndoda amachita sewafikile ngapha. And the manje pheka afika late umchita was like, let's try amasimba le. But I was like, okay, I did manage to calm him down. Oba sharp umchita. Then we started to shoot. So I will start with some of the comments if ever I do remember some of them, because kona abantu ebathi why didn't I give uMandla something to drink. Umchita njengoba ngisho bekavuka ebuthongweni 2 a.m. ngapha abeka ngasi sharp like ngalendlela le izinto bezendlela isheke ngakhona because bafika here around 7 o'clock. So they're like, no, I don't need anything to drink. Let's just work so that I can get going. Yeah, so yeah, basically it was like that. Then kona nomunye umchita on Facebook. Let me just go check. Where is this guy? Yeah. Hey, kamalake nayo umzala. uFlorencio Philo. Umzala ku Facebook was like, hey, what happened here, Wolf 925? But loving the content, keep it up and keep it on, keep it going. So umchita was like, hey, I don't understand, because kutubone uzowafaka ne video la ku Facebook, but the thing is I'm doing the sound as well in this podcast. So sometimes if ever I'm having a guest and I'm interviewing a guest, I need to focus on the sound and check whether if the sound still in order. Otherwise ngizothi ngiyarecord at the end of the day siqedile interview, then boom, isound ayikho, yabona. So actually lo ukuthi umchita comment lapha, I hope uphendulekile. Then khona, let me check others what it say. Khona Raymond Lukele uthi, so you give ladies something to drink but the gentlemen you don't give them anything. So far I've recorded amachita i2 ne, and amachita le AS2 uGibson bekanayo imbombi yakhe ayibeke phansi, yabona. But hey, ngalendlela ebeka ngayo umjida la ukhohle nokhohla ukuthi ubeka imbombi. So yeah, that's it. Angeke ngize ngenze interview ngiphuze something then kube nabantu ama guesting our guy yabona something to drink. So I hope uphendulekile lapho Raymond Lukele. Then let me check there's this other one me ngilahise kakhulu mfethu. Alfred Khatebe uthi bro please get some coaching from professional interview. We like your podcast. If you can do this interruption kumakasela where kube sifunda ngawe kuma headlines kumanje. There's always a room for improvement, but for anyway great stuff. We are still waiting for more. Pechu, I really appreciate that, Alfred Khatebe. So ukipsi dispali njengoba ngisho ukuthi uMandla shoot around about 2 a.m. saqeda ngaboma maybe past 3. You understand? So Gibson all the time was drinking. As Gibson yamazi personal nyamqava. You understand? So bega dagiwe, like the guy was really drunk, it was really like fucked up, you know. So he decided, okay, but let me just get in. No, we're like, no man, we can't put you in. Check the state you in. Then Umchita was like, man, I will try to manage. And you know how many cuts we did in Indabagayo Gamchita? Maybe 5. Every time cut, let's just start afresh. Like, no, manje mchita singing sharp, I'm gonna do this. Njengoba ngisho ukuthi uze wakhohla nembombi yakhe la. So mina knowing some of itori zakhe, umchita akazibekanga the way it was supposed to be ngalendlela engisazi ngayo. That is why at some point I was asking him like thoroughly, or maybe pushing him to tell me, because besekazama ucreate some stories, because bekakhona masishaya kaMandla naye trying to give something maybe interesting, you know. So that was it. That's why kumchita I was the way I am, because I was trying ukuthi ndoda tell us what we know, but I couldn't say that at the same time. And ngapha umchita udrunk uncontrollably. So yeah, that was it. And maybe I have some few more. Yeah, because these other ones same as well. You're very impatient with your question. Don't forget, these are thugs. They will move you. So I do know that, but yeah, umchita joba musho ukuthi ngiyamqava. That is why I was like that to him, because akusi uye ngalendlela ngayo. Nale time ngizo upload the episode yaka Gibson ngamfonela mchita we're gonna upload. I mean, he can't even remember how was the interview. Can you imagine that? Young child. So yeah, that was it ngendaba yakhe umchita Gibson. And I think I do not have much to say about the comments, because I think mangiphendule one, most of them ngikhonile ukuthi ungaphendule. Yabona, it's just that now to tell you ukuthi what is this podcast all about, because vele kule podcast is focus entweni ezibhaya. We're going to focus on people's success. We're going to focus on people who are doing change to other people's lives. We're going to focus ukuthi how can we manage to change the youth so that they can think positively, they can be able to do izinto by themselves. So this podcast is all about that. You're not going to only focus Machiteni who did drugs, some of them who were thugs, prostitute and all that. No, because the only thing that engenze ukuthi to bring these prostitute and thugs is to show those who are coming after us ukuthi mfethu this thing doesn't pay. There's a lot of things that you need to do with your life, not only ukubamba inkunzi, kwenza ama drugs and prostitution and all of that. And speaking of izinto zama prostitution, there was this other girl that I did an interview with. Mfethu, I don't know whether I should upload that episode or what, because mfethu, I was so touched knowing that very well. We also have our daughters that we are raising, because at the end of the day, the daughter that you're raising today could turn out to be something like Lucheri Lobeng interview, because it was really bad. Like virtue, I couldn't even believe, because Ucheri, we went to check to check her. So when we get there, she was good, young child, because usigidla va ucherry and uhlala nomntwana estradini. Can you imagine that? You know. Then I told Amachita, okay, fine, let's just go. We're gonna come back because masfigara ucherry ingosi yakhe bengana nix. Then we manage ukuthi sifay so by gawulo for ingosi sibaye nezinto ezisharp ngithola, and then we left. After 2 hours mase sithi siyabuya ucherry ubhayisi zonke lezi zinto lezi zengosi to get something to smoke. I was like, what happened? And before beka sharp, like the state of mind was in another level, young child. But then when we came back, she was high. I think Opema, I don't know what they call this thing, crystal or what. So the interview went very south. That's why if it happens, I'm gonna post that or premiere that episode, Joe. It's for you to see with what drugs can do to human being, what drugs can do to your child or to our child. Because at the end of the day, as umzali ukhulisa umntwana wentombazane, Joe, and it turned out to be like the way she was or the way she is, it's really bad. It is really bad, Joe. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to take care of our child. But istori sakhe uzosizwa kancane because uyazama explain, but because of she is under influence of drugs, she can't say anything that you can understand. Because the reason actually that I'm posting this thing, because we did sit namachita ukuthi mfethu, let's just not do this. I don't wanna ukuthi ngifake umuntu okanje to this episode, but they decided, okay, no man, just put it. But first you need to brief, because it's so bad mfethu, in a way yokuthi, hey, I don't know ukuthi how do they live with such thing. Uhlala estradini, uhlala nomntwana. But now we are busy nama social worker so that they can help her umntwana bamthathe, then they will see, because yena uthi umntwana bangamthatha but not ukuthi forever. You understand? So yeah, so let's just focus in bringing positivity to this world. You understand? More especially South African youth, because this platform is what it made for, actually, to change lives, because it calls realign, and if you can check Google to the word realign, there's word real in it, because that's why namanje khona abanye bengifuna ukubaphendula ukuthi okay, ku podcast I'm doing this and I'm doing that, just to let them know with this podcast we're keeping it real. Everything that we do is raw. We do not like sehleli phansi planning things as if we're shooting news. This is podcast show. Everything is possible. Like even now, mangathi ngiyashoota, then something happened. I'm not gonna delete that because it's real. I want to keep it real. I want to show you how real is. So now people are used to watch things, because we are afraid of change. I don't wanna lie, we are afraid of change, because now I'm doing things differently. So you used to your favorite shows that you watch, and then you think what I'm doing is wrong because of you used to those things. Because what I'm trying to say is people, whatever that you do or whatever that you answer to a person, it's because of, it's based on what experience you have. They see this podcast, then they say people are doing best, I should do like them. But we need to do things differently so that people, they can be able to engage Google a podcast lab, because I'm doing things differently. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I would like ukuthi abantu baba engage with the podcast so that we can be able to move on. We can be able to see, and don't stop to comment, Joe. Even if it's positive or negative, it does help me at the end of the day, because I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for us. You know, I'm not doing this for anybody. I'm doing this for everybody. I do not choose ukuthi lento ngenzela bobani, lento ngenzela bobani. You understand? Because there are some interviews, maybe abantu bazosho ukuthi umchita still doing the same things, because in this podcast we shoot like maybe 4 episodes in 2 days or 3 days. Then we covered for the whole month. But maybe update like this, they're gonna come once. Or they're gonna just come once. Yeah, they're gonna come once a month, or maybe once in 2 months. so that we can also give you update about the things that is happening in South Africa, like what happened with Abo aka may his soul rest in peace, your Costa Teach, may his soul rest in peace, Teach Gang and Legacy. So those are the updates that we're gonna try to give you, more especially around our area, because because sometimes you don't have to worry about where are we shooting from, because I might be going to Durban to shoot, I might be going to Nelspruit, I might be going to Joburg to shoot, but basically what you see and in the studio, we are around in Mpumalanga, so we are around Secunda. That's why most people that I'm gonna interview are from Witbank, from Bethel, from Grill. Even if Nabale mfethu edownini Nelspruit, Msokwabu, Ematsulu. Hey, Ematsulu badla nama crocodile. So yeah, something like that. We're gonna be touching on those things. We're gonna be having interviews at all around the world, Gauteng, KZN, everywhere. Bali, we're taking this thing to another level. So not to forget, whoever who did subscribe, and please, do keep on subscribing, or do keep on sharing my video so that people can be able to subscribe, they can be able to get this network, they can be able to know what is this thing all about. So yeah, I hope you really understand what is this podcast all about, because all I wanted to say was that to let you know with the podcasting on. And also the first interview, as I've said, it was my first interview. I never interviewed anybody before. I used to be interviewed. I never interviewed anybody before, but the way it went, the first episode, it was good. Thanks to Mandla Makasela. Second episode, thanks to Cindy. The third episode, thanks to Gibson. The fourth episode, thanks to Celine, and everybody who helped me to make this podcast to reach whoever that it reached. Because now, Mangcheka, the subscribers, I have so many subscribers now. When I check the views, my views now, my young too. So I didn't expect this thing, but yeah, it happened. So yeah, I just want you to know that this is Wolf 925, realign with 925. Don't ever forget that we're not doing this for nothing, man. We're doing it like we're doing it for TV. Peace out. I'm out. Check out the next episode next week, Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 2 o'clock, we are on your screen, because I'm talking to you, man. Talking to everybody. Let's just do it. Yeah. Peace out. 925.
Pushing your pan, you're pushing your pan, you're fooling your van, you're fooling your van, pushing your pan, you're pushing your pan, you're pushing your pan, I mean like.